y'all, what's up? It's Kristen and welcome back to my channel for a very fun and exciting new video and series that I'm introducing to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, and I'm sure I blew it up on Instagram just talking about it because I've been so excited, but this new series is going to be featuring a surprise element where I basically reached out to about 5 different shop owners and asked them if I sent them some money, if they would fill my order with whatever they wanted and make it a complete surprise for me. So I got an actually surprising amount of okays, and they agreed to do it. I'm really excited. I have some killer shops for you guys to see. I tried to choose shops, or I reached out to shops that I don't typically showcase on my channel just to give you guys something a little bit different to see. So I'm really excited. Yes, so I'm just gonna get into it because I really want to tear this open. This is going to be from our first shop, and this is Peach Palm. So Lena at Peach Palm is so sweet. I did get to meet her at Define and Flourish, and she was so nice. I've always loved all of her products. I've never gotten a chance to shop from her before because I feel like I always miss out on her releases, or I never have a reason to use one of her kits. So I'm really excited to see what's inside of here because they're always super stunning, but I'm dying to tear into it. So I'm really excited. As you can see, it's not opened, so let's do it. I'm so excited. It feels like Christmas. It feels like the advent calendar. I have no idea what I signed up for. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad she sent this kit. Oh my god, okay. Yeah! I'm really glad she sent this kit. I'm actually super hyped right now. Oh, pretty! Okay. Lena, I'm so excited. Okay, let's do it like a haul first. Okay, so you get this little cute card, grateful, feeling or showing appreciation of kindness or thankful. I actually really love that. That's her thank you card. That is adorable. That's going in my A6 rings. Love that. Then she also, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Then she also sent this journaling card, which we love. Veni Vidi Vici, I think. I've heard that from the Liz McGuire movie. I'm not even gonna front. I'm pretty sure that I've heard that in the Liz McGuire movie. Then I also got these, which says a limited edition, one of a kind. Oh, these are so cute. It's like a little set. And then we have this journaling card, super stunning, and this matches the kit. Oh, okay. Then we have these transparent hexagons. I am a hexa hoe, so I am hype as fuck that these are in here. And I actually have been wanting to order some like this for my teacher planner. So thank you, Lena. Oh my gosh, okay. And then this gorgeous kit, she did send along the header extras that come with the bows, and then the to-do todays, and then also the glitter confetti headers as well. Oh my gosh, those are so pretty. Okay. Oh my god, you're so pretty. Oh shit, you're here. Oh my gosh, okay, sorry, that's from TikTok. Anyways, so this stunning kit is light gold foiled. I'm obsessed. It says I need vitamin C. We have really pretty foil elements in this box. Oh my gosh, and then it's sprinkled in the ocean in that box. This is stunning. This is on premium matte paper. We have boxes galore. I love the foil on those habit trackers down at the bottom, and these simple lines of foil. It's such a beautiful touch. Oh my gosh, Lena. Okay, and then this is ooh, a very functional and layering page. I don't typically use a lot of circle icons, but those are beautifully foiled, and I'm loving, obviously, my hexagons. These circles, I love anything to layer with, so I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. You even get a little bit of, we have some deco down here, which is really pretty. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm already obsessed with this video series and I haven't even started it. And then we have some bottom washi. Yes, queen. Yes. And date covers and a beautiful weekly tracker. Oh my gosh, I am super excited. I didn't get a challenge in this one, so I think that means that I can actually just do whatever the fuck I want. And I'm kind of hype about that. So thank you so much. And let's go ahead and put this down. Hey y'all, it's voiceover Kristen, and a couple things. One, I'm sorry for the whole beginning of this video. It was messy. I was way more interested in ripping that package open to see what was inside of that mailer rather than actually explaining the video. But I think I got the general idea across, which is basically I am purchasing like a mystery box of sorts from the shop owners, and then it is completely up to them what they send me inside. I don't tell them anything ahead of time. I don't tell them like, oh, I love this foil color, I love this style of kit. I don't do any of that. I kind of just leave it entirely up to them. In fact, I felt kind of bad that I didn't give them like any information at all as to what the fuck my head was at whenever I asked them to do this, but I just took a leap of faith and I jumped into a ton of DMs to see what shops would be interested in doing this video, and I shockingly got an overwhelming amount of love, and I'm super appreciative of the shops that are participating, and especially to Lena, who was so quick to send this out like so fast, y'all. It was unreal. So thank you again, Lena. I'm really excited, and to let you guys know a little bit about Peach Palm, since it is new to my channel, this is my first official order from Peach Palm, so legendary, we love. But I'm really excited. I actually have Lena shop on my shops to shop in 2020. So if you guys have that bucket list, let me know what some of the shops that you have on there are, because this year I only had like 6 different shops because I like to support the shops that I already love and then just slowly add to it as the budget allows. So Peach Palm was definitely on my list this year after I met her at Define and Flourish. She was just so sweet. She looked absolutely beautiful that day. She was wearing like this really gorgeous purple dress, and I was like, oh my gosh, hot mama, like legend alert, we love. So I'm just really excited that she was able to do this video with me, and it just means a lot. So thank you, Lena, again. I know I said it like 18,000 times, but really truly thank you. I'm super excited. So with that being said, I do want to focus a little bit on the kit and the shop itself just for a hot minute, because without Lena, obviously this video would not be possible. So here is a non-sponsored little moment to get to know Peach Palm. So first, I don't think I said it before, but it is printed on a premium matte paper. It is super buttery and smooth. I would say it's extremely comparable to either Letters to Apollo or Sadie stickers, because I feel like they all three have a very similar premium matte. So if you have kits from either of those shops, that's what this kit paper feels like to me. It's really smooth paper to write on. So again, very similar to Sadie stickers or Jessica's Letter to Apollo. I like her kit format. All 4 pages are foiled, as you saw, and those 4 pages are the standard for her kit formats. She does have an option to add on the full box checklist. I typically don't use full box checklist, so I'm glad that wasn't sent to me. But if you are a full box checklist lover, I know a ton of people really love them. You do have that option because this kit only comes with the mini 3 bow checklist flags. Words. So if you are more into like the full box, you can definitely add that on. Same thing for deco. This kit has a smaller deco section on the bottom of like, I think the 3rd page, but if you are a deco whore, totally cool, sister, that's your game, ain't no shame in it. But she does offer a add-on deco sheet as well as a few journaling cards if you are looking to do like a setup in your rings or something like that. That will all coincide with this art. She offers that as well. So definitely be sure to check out Lena on Peach Palm. I will obviously have her linked down below in the description bar. So thank you, Lena. I love it, and you're amazing. So another thing that I'm going to do a little bit differently to make this kit and the art really stand on its own is that I am not going to incorporate character stickers into this set. I feel like the character stickers just don't really match the vibe of this art, and I didn't want the colors to like kind of contrast the kit or to clash in any way. And again, I wanted the kit to stand on its own for the sake of the video. So I'm not using character stickers, and I'm only pulling in foiled icons or scripts that I already had and what's already included inside of the kit. So if you have any questions about where stickers from, definitely leave a comment down below, because I'm going to be answering y'all's questions I asked you over on my Instagram, which is at PlanningKalo, to send me a few questions in, and y'all did not disappoint. You sent me a mess ton of questions, so hopefully I can answer I don't think I can answer all of them, but I'm definitely going to try my hardest. So without further ado, let's hop in to the video. The first question, or the first three, come from Katiana of Katiana Plans, which she did just start her YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure she might have not have just started, but I just found her, and you should definitely check her channel out, y'all. So question. So her first question is, if you could wake up knowing a new language fluently, what language would it be? Hands down, it would be Spanish, because I live in Texas, which is entirely influenced by Latin culture. And so it would be super beneficial for me to be able to have conversations with my students' parents, with coworkers, with just random people in restaurants. It would just be a dream if I could fluently speak Spanish. I did take Spanish in college and in high school and in middle school, and I think I could do well. Like I know I do well like in conversation, but I'm just not confident in my skills or like in my fluency. So I don't say I'm fluent, but I know a lot of Spanish. Thank you for asking that. Let us in on a secret talent. I swear to God, I am not talented at all, and my secret talent is literally awful, and I should never tell a single soul, but here I am about to tell it to the internet and publish it for everyone to see. But my secret talent is that I can literally fart on command at any time of the day, and I know it's disgusting, it's not ladylike, like who the fuck am I? But I grew up with an older brother, and he literally told me it was so cool that I could fart on demand. So my brother was my idol, and so when he told me I could do something that was really cool, obviously I did it at any moment, and I didn't grow out of it. So it's disgusting, and my friends think it's so weird, but that's literally my only talent, because I am lazy, and that's it. Thank you so much for asking me that so I could just roast myself on the internet, truly. Give us a juicy story on a friendship that didn't last. Okay, so y'all know I'm dating Paco. We've been dating for 4.5 years. We met in high school. We are not high school sweethearts. We were both involved in different relationships at the time, but my best friend in high school, she had a big crush on Paco the last 2 years of high school, and she was like super into him, but he never gave her the time of day because he wasn't interested. They had like a thing at one point, but then, you know, it ended up fizzing out for whatever reason. He wasn't interested in her. So yeah, like that sucked. And then after high school, and I guess like my second year of college, really, Paco and I ended up hitting it off, and I reached out to her, my best friend at the time, and I was like, hey, like I really think that Paco and I are hitting it off. Like, I won't pursue it if it's not okay with you, but is it okay with you? And she was like, yeah, I don't care. Like, that was years ago. Like, I'm not into him. And I was like, cool. And then she didn't talk to me. So I think it did matter to her, but I reached out to her several times to try and like reconcile the situation. Like, look, it's not just like a fling. Like, I love the guy. Like, clearly we're meant for each other. Like, 4.5 years, you know, we've built a lot in our relationship, but yeah. So that's why we're not friends anymore. But I mean, she's whole ass getting married and it didn't even tell me. And I mean, I honestly couldn't give a fuck less. Like, truly, it's been years. I don't know anything about her anymore. So it's okay. July Paper 861 asked me, would you ever consider a meetup in Houston? 100%. Obviously not in this climate, but yes, I would love to do a meetup in Houston. I feel like I wouldn't know really like what to do, because I honestly just talk out of my ass like at all hours of the day to make other people feel comfortable, since silence makes other people uncomfortable. But I would love to do a meetup if somebody else would host it. And if it was like in a central location in Houston, because Houston is like giant. So if it was like inside of Houston, like Midtown or the Heights or something, like 100% I would be down for a meetup. But if it's in like North Cypress, honey, I don't got the gas. Like, I truly don't. I don't got the gas. I don't got the energy, and I get motion sickness on I-45 North, so I cannot do that. Honey, can't do it. 2 people asked me what is my coffee order / my Starbucks order. I don't really go to Starbucks because I think it's overpriced. So my coffee order is always like just a vanilla latte with caramel drizzle on top, because I'm basic, and I honestly don't give a fuck what coffee tastes like as long as it doesn't taste like coffee. You know, like it could taste like anything else except for coffee, and I'll love it. And I'm like, yep, that's what I like. But my go-to Starbucks order, if I'm actually going, is like, what is it called? A very berry hibiscus with lemonade. That's my drink because it's cheaper and it's good. So that's that. But yeah, I usually only go to Starbucks if I have a gift card, because it's so expensive otherwise. Thank you though. Thank you for that question. Somebody asked me, what do you look for in a kit, and what are your must-haves? I'm really picky about full boxes. I'm kind of on this new kick where, in light of recent situations, I feel like it's really important that art be reflective of genuine people in this community. And as much as much as I would love to say that I'm inspired by every white skinny woman in the world, that's just not the case. And so I really love any art sets that are incorporating women who are curvy, women with natural hair, women of color, or not even just women, like people of color, people that are just legendary. You know, like I want to feel inspired by real representation of people. And if we're being honest, the community has genuinely lacked that for the past couple of years. So moving forward, I am either straying away from kits that have fashion girls to begin with, or I'm obviously not looking into kits who are just having the same white skinny bitch on every single full box, because I'm just not interested in that. Like, I want some fucking representation. I want to see a chinita. Let me get a real chinita ass woman in a kit, please. Like, let me get a real woman of color, please. Like, can I please have somebody who hasn't had their skin tone recolored that was based off of a white woman, and you're trying to tell me that that's an ethnic version? Like, no, that's canceled. We're done with that. Christopher Columbus out the ass. Bye-bye. Moving on, somebody else asked me, how am I doing? Thank you so much. I'm doing really good. I feel like I'm in a really great space. Like personally, professionally, education is like going down the toilet. It's like a really scary time to be an educator. But I'm really just putting my trust in my administration and doing what I can to advocate for teachers and educators to make sure that we are not being looked at as disposable or even being overlooked in really important conversations. And for those of you who have children who are in school and you always say like, oh my gosh, like teachers, I could never do it, bless their soul. Speak up for your teachers, because your voice is louder than ours. As shocking as that may be, it is. So do not let your schools put teachers in positions where they are going to be constantly risking their lives at the same risk of nurses without the protections. Like, please, please, please use your voice and speak up for education. Speak up for educators. Speak up for your damn kids, y'all. If you have questions, message me. I'd be happy to answer it, to shed some light, to share an opinion, to share a story. But this is the time to speak up for your teachers. This is the time to stand up for your kids. So please, please, please do so and use your voice. Off my soapbox. Somebody asked me, what are your fave charities? I every year will support the Trevor Project or the Born This Way Foundation, because LGBTQIA community is near and dear to my heart, forever and always. I'm an ally till the end, like 110%. So those are some of my favorite charities. But I was very thankful that I got to donate to so many different organizations and charities in light of the George Floyd Memorial Fund and all the bail bond funds for protesters, everything like that. I thought that was really beautiful. So that list may change. What is my favorite kit shop? Oh, that's really hard. I genuinely love the kit shops that I PR for. So Letters to Apollo, Saucy Sticker Co. There are amazing formats, and they're very consistent, and they're very generous in their boxes. And that's honestly what I love about kits. So definitely Jessica, Sadie Stickers up there. Saucy Sticker Co. is obviously up there. Delilah of Sticky Essentials, another great kit format as well. So that's a good question too. That's hard. What was the first thing that you were a down ho for? On my channel, the first thing I was a down ho for was a payday. So I'm a down ho for payday or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm dumb. But in my life, I was a down ho for my Tamagotchi. I was a down ho for fucking Chick-fil-A. I'm not anymore though, because I support equality more than I support soggy waffle fries. It is what it is. But now I'm a down ho for a lot of things. I'm honestly a down slut. I shouldn't even call myself, I'm a slutty woman. I'm a down ho for guacamole. I'm a down ho for less plastic in the world. I'm a down ho for properly fitted bed sheets. Like, I could go on and on, bitch. Like, that's a great question, T. Thank you. What are some of your favorite wax melt shops and your favorite wax melt scent currently? My absolute favorite right now, the shop, is Fandoms and Fairy Tales. You can follow them on Instagram. They're great, super well priced. And my favorite scent is Not So Scary. It's so good. It's like the perfect fall scent, but I'm gonna burn it all the time. It's just amazing. It's beautiful. It's legendary. It's iconic. It's everything my dreams are made of. It's a glitter moment. It's magic. It's just dreamy. It's fantastic, and I love it. So that one. That's a good question too. Who would you cast to play you in a movie? I would cast Megan Fox because just like me, she has bush eyebrows, a skinny waist, no boobs, and a fat attitude. So I really love that vibe for me. And I don't know. I don't think I'm as hot as her, but I got some fucked up toes too. So, I mean, it is what it is. Actually, I don't. I have really nice feet. I'm not going to lie. Like, every time I get a pedicure, the ladies always tell me, they're like, you have really nice feet. And I'm like, thank you so much. Would you like to purchase a picture? Just kidding. That's a bad joke. What's your go-to order at an Italian restaurant? Chicken Alfredo, always. I hate tomato sauce. It gives me heartburn because I'm an old woman trapped in a young adult's body. Something people assume about you that is wrong. Probably that I'm an extrovert. I'm actually really not an extroverted person. I mean, obviously I'm very outgoing. I can hold a conversation with you if you talk to me, but 9 out of 10 times I won't start a conversation if I don't have to. That's just, I just don't prefer it. I'm also really judgmental in my head. So this is not making me look good at all, but I'm very judgmental in my head. I have this thing that I picked up from my dad where I genuinely feel like I can get to know everything I need to know about you within a 10-minute conversation of meeting you. So I'm like super judgy, which is why my best friends hate bringing their significant others around me, because I make an immediate judgment. And most of the time I'm right. I'm not going to lie. Most of the time I'm correct. So I don't know. I think I've only ever misjudged like maybe 2 people in my life, like maybe, but I'm pretty judgy in my head. I would never say any of those things out loud, and I would never hold judgments against you as a person, but I am pretty judgy off the bat, and I'm not one to start a conversation if I don't have to. That's a good question. Nobody ever asked me that. If I didn't teach, what would I like to be doing instead? Ideally, I would love to be a writer. That's something I've always really loved. I've always had a passion for writing since I was little. I would love, love, love to be a writer, but it's just not practical, and I don't have the drive, honestly, and I don't have the stories, so I couldn't do that. But I would love to. I like in a different world. Could you do a planner shop tea, please, with a cherry on top? I'm actually not going to do shop tea videos anymore for a couple of reasons, so I'm actually glad you asked this question. One reason is that I felt very disconnected from my Instagram and my YouTube by choice after I put up the shop tea video. I got a ton of messages that were all over the place. Like, one, people would flood my messages asking me about different shops, and that's fine. And I didn't really mind it at first, but it got to a point where I was getting at least like 5 to 6 messages every single day that wouldn't even say hi, or wouldn't even be following me, or wouldn't even follow my channel. And it was just like, it was really weird. Another thing is that I feel like a lot of shops, I don't live a lifestyle where I think anything that someone does is unforgivable. I mean, you got to do something really big to be unforgivable, right? So I do think that people deserve second chances, and I feel like my shop tea video gave everybody a preconceived notion that that shop didn't deserve one. And that wasn't my purpose of the video. My purpose of the video was to share my opinions and my experiences, but people took it to an extreme to where I didn't really want that kind of energy in the community, and I definitely didn't want it stemming from my channel personally. So that's another reason I didn't want to do it. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure I could come up with a bunch of other reasons too, but at the end of the day, it's just not something that I want to do anymore, because it made me feel very disconnected, because I wanted to avoid every message that comes in about shop tea, and I wanted to avoid having to talk to shops because other people wouldn't. And that was another thing. I got a ton of messages that were people basically tattletaling on other shops to me, and I'm not your sister's keeper. Like, I am not the planner police. Like, if you see a shop who is copying art or is stealing an idea, like, you can call them out just as easily as I can. And so it was getting to a point where I was just like very tired of people coming to me and like tattletaling. Like, my whole job is listening to kids tattletale on each other, and I didn't need to come on my social media platform and have adults do the same thing. So I am not going to do shop tea video again. I am not the only person in this community that can speak up when I see something is wrong. I'm not the only person in this community that has had a bad experience, and I am not the only influencer who can share my bad experience. So, not that I'm an influencer, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm putting stuff out on my YouTube. So I think it would be a lot easier if other shops or other content creators would just voice their actual opinions and their actual experiences, and it wouldn't just be like this big, huge deal that I made a shop tea video. But bottom line, a lot of people misinterpreted what the video was supposed to be, and they took it as come to me to tattletale, and it was a lot, and I didn't feel like doing it anymore. And now I'm at a point where I don't get those messages every day, so I'm not about to redo a video and just stir it all back up again. If I had to pick one shop to only buy your kit from, who would it be? Like, I could only buy kits from one person. It would probably be, oh, that's really hard. I think it would be Jessica of Letters to Apollo, because I think her kits include like literally everything that you need for a week. She gives you scripts, she gives you icons, she gives you flags, she gives you layering options, she gives you washi, you get full box, an extra full box, you get like boxes out the ass. So I feel like her kit is a really, really great format, and it's really fairly priced, so I would probably choose Jessica's shop. And she always puts out kits like every week, so I would definitely go for her. But those are all the questions I'm going to answer right now. If you asked me other questions, I will 100% get to them eventually. I will just save it for another video. I want you guys to do me a favor, comment down below what shop you think will be next in this new series, and if you are a shop who's interested in participating in this series, message me on Instagram and let me know, because I am looking for the next round of shops as we speak. So thank you guys so much. Have a great day, and I will catch you on the flippity flip. Bye, y'all.